Another important aspect of looking at in behavior is this idea called model breakdown. And that means that sometimes our models break down with various values of input because we're trying to describe real world phenomena with particular functions. And sometimes it starts to break down. We just need to be aware of that. And one way we can look at that is it's in behavior. So imagine I have two functions here. The first function represents the number of A diagnoses. Well, what does the in behavior tell us? Well, I notice that it's a negative coefficient of the leading coefficient is negative to an exponent that's odd. So I know that the values of this function are increasing. They begin with large values or increasing values. And then over time, as x continues to grow, the values decrease. And so its in behavior has a decreasing value. Never to turn around again, it's going to continue to decrease. Well, what does that tell us? Well, all decreasing values at some point, if they haven't already, have crossed the negative plateau. They start to become negative. And a negative number doesn't make sense with this particular model. So we have a model breakdown. And that's something in behavior can help us understand. Likewise, on this next function, this models the number of computers related to children in the households after 1980. Well, at some point in time, that model is going to break down for the same reasons as this first one. Look at its in behavior. Its in behavior starts off with an increasing number, and then over time, as x becomes larger, its in behavior on the other side of the graph, the other side of the function, is decreasing. Again, at some point in time, it's going to have to cross from positive numbers to negative numbers. And a negative number doesn't make sense with this particular model. So anyway, I might over-explain that, but I just want to let you know that in behavior is useful, but we also have to use our heads a little bit to find out, well, does it really make sense to have a negative value in a particular model? And so sometimes the models break down.